This is it. This is it. This is it. It's official. This is it. It's officially our last week ever at the Late Late Show. I know. How you feeling, Reg? You feel okay?
It's, you know, I was pretending like, oh, I'll be cool, but like now everybody I see, I'm just like, thanks for doing makeup. Thanks for hair.
I know. It's too early to get emotional, but it's hard not to get swept up, hey, Carms?
How are you feeling? How are you feeling with all
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
I feel all right.
Yeah.
I'll be a mess on Thursday. If you didn't enjoy Gwyneth Paltrow's speech at the Oscars, then don't tune in on Thursday. I'm really just trying to keep it together, realise what a privilege it is to say goodbye in the manner that we are right now, and just say it's completely right. This is the right time. It's the right time to just take life and shake it up a bit, and that is a privilege. And I'm determined to enjoy these 4 shows and not think of it as being sad, but think of it as something that's been the most amazing time of my life.
That's all
I'm trying to do. But that will be me. I just don't want to become a meme, you know? That's really...
But look at Gwyneth Paltrow, you know what I mean? Like a few years ago, she's crying, she becomes a meme. A few years later, you start crying, you might have your own vagina-scented candle, just like her.
That's a very good idea.
That's right.
It's that time. It's time for the news.
Is that the last time, once again, to play a really long news jingle? Maybe the last time, but I'm so proud when we'd end with the graphic that resembles a huge penis. One time, 17 times. Pump it up, babe. Real good, real good. You know? Well, news jingles may be over, but guess what? News will always be in our hearts for the rest of our lives before we die. Now, back to you, James. Time for the news.
Yes, Steve! I love you, man. I love you so much. I love you so much.
No crying until Thursday.
I love you so much. When I sat down, I thought, oh, Steve's wearing sunglasses. He must be hungover, and it's not. It's just so he can read the lyrics.
Yeah, I wrote these like about half hour ago.
It didn't feel like it. It felt like a life's work, if I'm honest. It really did. And here is the news. It's finally happening. President Biden is set to announce his re-election campaign tomorrow on the 4-year anniversary of when he declared his candidacy for 2020. And the country responded with a yay! According to a new survey, 51% of Democrats say that Biden shouldn't seek a second term. That's a bad sign. 51% of Democrats can't even agree on which milk alternative they want in their flat white. Biden is running again, although I'm not sure he's going to win people over with his new slogan, Biden 2024, same as before, but older. And here's a big story that happened this morning. Tucker Carlson is now out at Fox News.
Aww.
This came as a total surprise. It really did. Carlson's broadcast on Friday didn't give any indication that he was preparing to leave the network, which sounds like he might have been fired. And honestly, with Fox and friends like these, who needs enemies? Tucker Carlson has now worked and left MSNBC, CNN and Fox News. He's running out of options now. Like, soon he's just going to be on the Weather Channel saying that hurricanes are caused by drag queens. But Tucker Carlson's out, and it was also announced today that Don Lemon is out at CNN. And I think I know what's going on here. They're getting out while the going's good. right? Right? Because soon, the only reputable news source in America will be gone on Thursday. It's us, right? They can't figure it out. We break the news. They just take the news, you know?
Here's the problem with Tucker Carlson. He's like the least Tucker who's like ever existed.
You're right. That's a very good point. I've never thought of that.
He's not a Tucker.
He's not a Tucker.
No, Tuckers are like, hey, dude, I just longboarded in from the dispensary and I picked you up.
Correct.
Yeah. Like, that's a Tucker, dude. And this guy's coming in with like a bow tie and he's an arch conservative. He's not a Tucker. I'm sorry. Somewhere there's a dude named Archibald selling Molly at a music festival and they like swapped names. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll watch that movie.
Yeah,
I'll watch
absolutely.
that movie 5 nights a week. Moving on, some sad news to report. Bed Bath & Beyond has now filed for bankruptcy and will soon close all of its stores. I know what you're thinking. It's just got a little more difficult to buy a Christmas gift for your brother's wife. I mean, here's the thing, right? I can find other places to get my bed. I can get my bath accessories. I don't know where I'm going to get my Beyond now.
Beyonce? Bet you could get it from Beyond. You could get it from Beyonce. It's...
It is sad news. No, it is sad news. It's sad... No. No.
I'm having a harder time with the show ending than I thought.
But it is a sad day. It is Bed Bath & Beyond gone, and in honour of the sad news, obviously their coupons will be flown at half-mast. And a Dutch candy manufacturer has just made the world's largest gummy bear. It's 6 feet tall and weighs almost 4,000 pounds. Here it is here. Look at that. I know. Finally, a gummy bear you can have sex with. Be honest. You're like, oh, it's a silly joke. Or is it? But congrats to the entire team. You did it. You did it. You poured liquid into a bigger mold than normal. Well done. Well done, everyone. Can we see that photo again? Look at that. All those scientists standing around it in lab coats. It makes it feel like they're about to perform experimental surgery on the bear. Ian, what food would you like to see a massive 6-foot version of? What would you like to see?
Oh, I want a Cadbury cream egg that big, and I want to cut the top off.
And dive in it.
And just dive right into it.
Dive in it.
And just spend the rest of my life in a 6-foot Cadbury cream egg.
I am so turned on right now. I'm so around. Dave, what would you like? A 6-foot... You can have a 6-foot candy, any type. What would you go for?
I'd want a giant taco, I think.
Oh, you're going savoury.
Savory.
What about a giant eggplant?
Those are delicious, Tim.
To go in Dave's taco.
A giant eggplant that you could put in Dave's taco. This is why we're ending. This is how we talk whilst we know we're being filmed and recorded. Imagine what you don't see. What would you like, Scotty? I'll get you a big 6-foot candy. What do you want, baby? A big gummy? A big gummy. Did you miss the story, Scotty? And finally, a zoo in England has been having trouble with aggressive seagulls stealing food from visitors, so they're looking for people to act as seagull deterrents, OK? And they do this by dressing like this. This is true. Look at that.
What?
The eagle has landed and it looks ridiculous. Personally, I find this very comforting to know what I'll be doing when this show ends. And that's the news.